Let's take a look at the select distinct statements. What is the purpose of SQL select distinct statements? SQL is the language used to have a conversation with the database. The select distinct statement is your way of asking the database to only give you the unique values in a particular column. So for example, you have employee contact information saved in a table called contact in your database. You are interested in knowing all the last names of the employees. You only want to see a last name shown once. You need to start to have that conversation with the database and ask it to show you that information. This is where the select distinct statement comes in. You'll need to tell the database which column to look for these unique values. In this case, it will be the last name column. So the statement that we'll write is select distinct last name from contact. So let's see this example in practice. Now before we write our select distinct statement, we'll do our select statement just to see the information in the contact table. So let's execute this. Now as you can see, we have 97 rows returned with various first name and last name and email addresses. Now let's see what will happen when we run our select distinct statement on the last name column. Now as you can see, only 6 rows returned, all with unique last name information. So the distinct statement will only return the unique values across the entire table for the contact information. Now the select distinct statement will accept more than one columns. It will use the selected columns and return only the unique combination. So let's try out this select distinct first name, last name from contact. Now once again, before running that distinct statement, let's re-execute the select star from contacts to see the information. Now as you can see, once more, 97 rows were returned. Now let's create this select distinct statement. As you can see, 90 rows were returned. Now, on looking at the information, we are seeing multiple Adams being returned, but each of them have unique first names. So the select distinct statement is using a combination of the first and last name columns to return the information that is uniquely distinct from this table. Now let's take it a step further. Let's run the select distinct on all columns on the table. Now, with the select distinct, we're going to, instead of naming all the columns, we're going to use the asterisk, which is a shorthand way of returning all the columns in a table. Now, as you can see, it returned 97 rows, similar to that of everything that is in the table. Now, that's because, as we're seeing here, while the first name Aaron Adams has been returned multiple times, in the email column, the information is unique. So because it's using the first name, last name, and email address column to return the unique information. With these three combinations, it's returning all instances present.